I want to do a quick thought experiment as we talk about safety, connection, and confidence. Another one. So bear with me. Humor me here. Imagine that you started work one day, or whatever it is that you're doing. You have a busy day ahead of you, and your boss comes to you and says, "Hey, I got this thing I need you to do sometime today." You say, "Great, I got it." And then you go on with your day, and your day happens, like often is the case. And you're busy, and you're getting a lot done. And it's one of those days where you kind of feel proud of yourself for doing so much and for being so productive. Maybe you gave up your lunch break to help a colleague or to sit with a patient longer or to do something else. And at the end of the day, you're feeling pretty good. You're like, I ruled today. And then the boss walks by and says, "Hey, did you do that thing that I asked you to do?" And you go, "No, I didn't do it." And he or she lays into you. "Why do we keep you on? What was the one thing I needed you to do? Can't you just do this one thing for me?" And you go home feeling demoralized. Okay, still with me? Maybe this has really happened. Maybe you're having to use your imagination. And you talk to your significant other when you get home, and you tell them what happened. Now, I want you to consider that person could do one of four things. They could invalidate you. "Why didn't you just do it? I mean, you had all day. Seems like it was a pretty big deal." They could not really listen. "What, honey? Yeah? Oh, okay." Or they could try to fix it. "Okay, here's what we're going to do. Go in early tomorrow, buy bagels, bring them to the group, write a little card, leave it on the boss's. You got this. We'll fix it." Or the fourth thing is they could say, "I'm so sorry. Thank you for telling me. I can see how hard you try. What are you going to do? Is there anything I can do to help?" Did you see what I did there? You made it safe to talk because you said, "I'm sorry. Tell me more." You didn't jump in. You connected by giving your attention and saying, "I see you." And then you got right to their confidence needs by either collaboratively solving the problem with them or saying, "You got this." That's empathy. And that feels better. But do you know what teenagers experience when they come home and they have a C? And the parents go, "Why do you have a C?" And they go, "Because I hate the teacher. He's such a jerk." Do you know what parents say? "Well, I've noticed you haven't really studied very much. I mean, maybe you could have put forth a little more effort." And validation. Or they say, "Well, here's what we're going to do. I'll call the school tomorrow. We'll fix this. We're going to sort this out. Don't worry." Or they don't listen, right? Those other things. And teenagers need the same thing that we need. They need us to say, "Oh, that must be really discouraging. Tell me more." We need to be safe for them to keep talking and to have those feelings, even though inside you're freaking out that they have a C. If it means I tell parents, if it means putting duct tape over your mouth, do it. Because if you interrupt them or judge them or invalidate them, they're going to stop talking. And if you have a teenager that's not talking, it's because he's felt those things.